Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. It's brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. In studio with us today is Janice Peterson. She is the executive director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning, Seth.
Yeah, thanks for coming out and talking with us. It's really good to have you in today. And we're going to do kind of a back to basics conversation today and just highlight Chamber of Commerce. What is a chamber? What's its function? What do you all do? What's your purpose? Let's dive into some of those things.
Sure. First off, the Clinton Chamber of Commerce's mission statement is the sole purpose of the Clinton Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau to promote Clinton, its business community, its tourist attraction, and achievements. We follow that totally. That's our wholeheartedly mission statement. We have a couple slogans that we use. Clinton, Illinois is a true American hometown, where home is not a place, it's people, and Clinton is a great place to live and do business for a weekend or a lifetime. We use those in advertising all the time. If people might not know that the Clinton Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit 501c6 organization comprised of business owners and entrepreneurs who promote the interests of our local community. We operate by collecting membership fees and hosting fundraising events. So that is our basic background. One of the reasons that businesses should be part of the chamber is that we offer networking opportunities and accesses to resources and information, and we provide events where you can get your business out there we promote your business. If we know something's going on with your business, we're going to promote it. As long as you let us know. We have to know that.
Sure.
And we also are a powerful voice for businesses in the community. We advocate for issues like economic development and small business support. We have resources that are available to those businesses.
Such as?
DeWitt County Development Council is very big with helping businesses, and we would rely on them quite often.
Yeah, turn to them for some things. Yeah,
we
definitely.
do, and they have a wealth of knowledge in that area.
Yeah, had Kurt on this week, in fact. Just just a great golly, that guy. He just knows.
He
feels like he knows somebody for something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
And he's a great source. We use him a lot.
Definitely. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
That's okay. We also feel basically that joining the chamber is a way to demonstrate to your customers and other businesses that you're invested in the community. So there are benefits that we provide. They're available on our website. You can take a look at them. If you have any questions about them, you're welcome to call us. Some of them, basically, we have business card ads in our newsletter. We have advertising on our chamber website. We have in our office, we have brochures, business cards, all sorts of things that visitors can come in and take a look at and pick up and take with them. We have maps. We have just all sorts of information about our community.
Sure.
So that's really important. We also have brochures. We also put brochures around the town. We put them at Sunset Inn and Suites. We put them at the other two hotels, Y Motel and Town and Country. We put them at the Clinton Antique Mall. Where else? The library, the City Hall, the Homestead. So we get them out
Kind
there.
of the hot spots of the community.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Exactly. So we do that. There's just two of us in the office, so we basically work hard to plan events and to just bring our members what they need. And again, they need to tell us what they need,
right?
Because otherwise we can't help them to the fullest.
Sure.
We can just assume, and that's not good.
Right. You talked about the promotional piece there, Janice. What other ways are you able to promote your businesses and such? Like you talked about those brochures and the things around the community. Are there other ways you're able to promote business?
We have a bulletin board that is in our office that faces the square. And any flyers we get, we put them on that. Lots of times if we get more than one, we'll put them on our door. Of course, there's social media. We do run some ads in the newspaper, depending on what the event might be, or like, for example, May Days. We're going to run an ad for May Days, and we're going to have our sponsors listed. So we'll have all the businesses that are helping us out. We'll help them out.
Yeah. And same thing for us. You put ads out on the radio, which gets reached to Decatur, Bloomington, Lincoln, Monticello, all those places.
Right.
So
it all gets there. And people call on the phone, and they call up and they'll want to know a plumber. Well, I'm going to go down my list of plumbers, and I'm going to give them those plumbers.
Yeah.
So we push our chamber members. We don't just think, oh, look in the phone book, or we look in the phone book, and this is what we come up with.
Yeah.
We go through our list of members, and that's who we recommend.
Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, in studio with us here today. And I think this conversation is important because we're in such a digital time where information is right at our fingertips, and so probably folks have this feeling like, well, chambers just aren't important anymore, because you talked about people calling you up and saying, where can I find this, where who in Clinton has that, and with that information at our fingertips, with just a simple swipe or a simple click, a lot of people again say, maybe the chamber has served its purpose, but it's time to find another way. How about that notion?
I kind of disagree. I think there's not a time to find another way. We're there with a ton of resources. They just have to tap into them, and they're there. Like I said, phone calls. We refer our chamber members.
Yeah.
They have an event going on, and we see it on Facebook. We share it. We if there's a flyer, we post it. So we do what we know how to do to get them out there.
The chamber is the place that's plugged into the community.
Exactly.
Google's not plugged into the community. The chamber is.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
for sure. Well, Janice, let's talk about, you mentioned those events. We just came off of one, the chamber dinner. We've got another one coming up later this month. Highlight some of the events that the chamber is involved in. Maybe the community doesn't even realize that you're part of these things.
That's possible. That's very possible. I'm going to start out with the Business Expo. It's coming up on March 28th from 4 to 6:30 at the high school gym. And registration was to be due today, but we're going to extend it into next week. So if you go onto our website, clintonil.com, go under News and Events, the registration form is under there.
Okay.
People that register will get an 8x8 booth space with black drape, free Wi-Fi, and table. We've provided table and chairs. You need to bring your own tablecloth, things like that. Electricity is at all booths. We promote that through our newsletter, website, Facebook, local news media. We promote this pretty heavily.
Okay.
This isn't just for members. This expo is for any business who wants to get their name out there and let people know what they do.
Sure. We'll dive more into the specifics of the expo on the other side of the break. What other events does the chamber do?
The chamber does May Days coming up May 16th through 19th. We host a golf outing in June out at the Country Club. And we also own and run Terror on Washington Street's Haunted House, which I don't know if a lot of people know that or not. We're actually headed there after I leave here for a haunted house convention in St. Louis. So might have some new stuff coming this year.
Can't wait.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. I know you always come back from this very excited about what's to come for the year ahead.
Yeah, I have a specific prop I'm going to look at today.
There you go.
So
Nice.
I saw it on social media.
Perfect.
We also host Trick or Treat around the square. I don't know if people realize that we're the ones that do that. We plan the Christmas parade in Santa's house in December. And news tidbit, Santa's getting a new house this year. He will be up on Mr. Lincoln's stage in a brand new house, and it will be handicap accessible, which
Right.
is so important. And we hear he might even make a couple nighttime appearances too.
Oh, that'll be
so
fun.
That'll be good.
Very good.
And then we also help with the Methodist Church with promoting the Easter egg hunt. We assist with the Farmers Market and Tour de Wit with their events. And Tour de Wit is back for 2024.
I heard that. Yes, very good. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, June 1st.
June 1st for that one. Okay, very good. So put that on the calendar. That's coming up right around the corner. Hopefully, I can track down some more details on that for sure. Now, Dr. Blanking on his name.
Dr. Hobby.
Hobby is taking is taking that over.
Yes, he
so
has.
very good. Janice, one thing you mentioned was the I shouldn't say you mentioned, was mentioned Saturday at the Chamber Business dinner, chamber dinner, was a new website. Speak to the chambers having to kind of keep up with the times. I know you've mentioned social media and those things. How about that?
We feel that our website could be more dynamic and more powerful. So we are in demos with other companies to see what we can come up with. And I think we found one. We just have to get all the details ironed out. Probably won't have a new site until summer because it takes a while.
That
to
long,
build. Plus,
yeah.
It does. It takes them a while. They're custom sites. Takes them a while to build it. Plus, transfer all of our stuff and get us familiar with it. So it'll probably be summer.
Yeah, and so it's interesting you say that because the county just got a new website, the city's getting a new website. It feels like we're all kind of now going in one direction,
We
the
are.
same direction.
We are,
Speak to that a
yes.
little bit.
I met with Taylor Baxter, the city administrator, a couple months ago, talking about their rebranding and things like that. And we want to kind of tie ours into theirs.
Yeah, for sure. How do you do that?
Basically, just importantly show that hey, the city's got a new website. Here it is. Hey, the county's got a new website. Here it is. And is the county's fully done? I haven't seen all of it
I think
yet.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
there the other day. It looks
Okay.
real nice.
Yeah, I've been there, but I didn't know if it was fully completed.
Oh,
So-
okay. I think it is. They made
Okay.
it sound like it was. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We'll make a post on that too.
Yeah, and mobile friendly, that's a big thing these
right,
days,
they are.
Yeah, you've got to have it so, when you get there from your phone, your tablet, whatever you're using, you can navigate it just as easy if you're at your computer at work or at home.
Right.
So,
And this new website, providing we choose the one that I'm looking at, will give our members their own page. Right now, they have just a little blurb that says WHOW, what the call letters are, where the station is, and then you click into rep info and it gives you who to contact. And that's it. There's no other information. So
that's that dynamic piece you're talking
Yep,
about.
yep.
Yeah, for sure. Could be a lot coming, a lot of good change coming.
Yes,
in
definitely.
that regard. Very good, Janice. Well, anything on just as we wrap up this conversation, anything on the importance of chambers, your purpose that we missed, the mission of chambers, anything that we didn't touch on, you want to put out there for us?
I'm just kind of taking a peek. Basically, if you're a business owner, I encourage you to at least take a look at the chamber if you don't already know what we do. Give me a call at the office. I'm at 217-935-3364. I'm there Monday through Friday, pretty much 9 to 4:30. I can be there later. Just give me a call. We'll talk.
Very good. That is Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, our guest in studio. We've got more with Janice coming up next on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
Let's check the markets on the RFD Radio Network. I'm DeLaw's Yankee. We had good gains yesterday. We have slight losses to start the day. May corn down 3 3/4, 434 1/4. July down 2.5, 447. December down 1.5, 467 1/2. May soybeans down 3 3/4, 1162. July down 2 1/4, 1173 3/4. November soybeans down a penny, 1152 3/4. Soybean meal for May up $1, 335.40. Soy oil down 74, 45.61. May wheat up 5.5, 534. Kansas City up 1.5, 576 1/4. Minneapolis down 1 1/4, 653 1/2. Was the report today at 11. This is the RFD Radio Network.
Here's another Clinton Save-A-Lot satisfied customer.
I'm Debbie, and I'm from Clinton, Illinois. Love the produce. And, of course, if you're going to buy produce, then you have to buy it almost every day or every other day. So, love the produce. There's not anything I don't like about the store. I've been coming to Save-A-Lot ever since they came to town. But it's fresh, and the prices are very, very nice, which we appreciate those. Friendly. They're always helpful. I was just down the aisle just now, and someone asked me if I needed help.
And as owner Dave Jackson says,
We hope to see you soon.
Allergy season is here, and our Warner Hospital and Health Services walk-in clinic inside our family medicine is here to help. No appointment, no problem. Find out more by clicking our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
For the latest in Central Illinois agricultural news, visit IllinoisFarmRadio.com. Get updated information on markets, weather, ag news, local interviews with NAFB farm broadcaster Jared White, and much, much more. All at IllinoisFarmRadio.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. It's brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Again, my guest in studio today is Janice Peterson. She's the executive director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce in studio with us. Janice, you mentioned there kind of towards the end of our first segment, the Business Expo comes up at the end of the month. Again, the when and where on this.
It is March 28th from 4 to 6:30 at the Clinton High School gym. And we encourage business owners to come out there, chamber members or not. We want to get this Business Expo is to get your face and your name out there to people that may not even know what you do. They might hear your name, but don't know what you do. So,
Right.
And it's just a great networking event for the public as well as the other businesses.
Sure. So how many registrants do you have so far this year?
Right now, we only have about 30 so far this year,
Okay.
and we expect to have more. There's a few that are kind of stragglers that we haven't got yet.
Okay.
That we think that will come in. The Y will do a pickleball demonstration, and they've done that past couple years
Right.
on the west side of the gym, and then we are in the process of getting an Easter bunny, so that we can have just parents can take pictures of their kids with the Easter bunny, no cost. Just he'll be around there. He'll have a little area.
Okay.
So we want to do that. We think
right.
that's a fun thing for kids to do.
Sure.
Yeah, there'll be a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely.
The library is going to have their what's his name?
The iguana.
Yes.
What did they name that? Now that you say that, I'm blanking.
Me too, because
Luna.
Luna, yes, Luna will be there.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we're excited to see Luna.
That'll be fun to see for sure. Now, you mentioned in the last segment you did extend registration.
We did. We had originally set it for today, not realizing that we were headed to the convention today and our office is closed. So, yeah, if you've got one, you can drop it under our door. That's not a problem. Or anytime next week. We have to have our layout to the journal by Monday so that we can publish what businesses are going to be there. So
Gotcha.
we really need it by probably Thursday at the latest.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the expo, you mentioned shortening it up a little bit, and that was response to what you heard from your businesses. Speak to
Right.
that a little bit.
Right. Last couple years, we've heard it's too long. By 6:30, everybody's leaving. Everybody's gone. And last year, we really noticed it. By 6:30, there were people there milling, but not enough to warrant that extra half an hour.
Okay.
So we've shortened it, and we'll just see how it is. 2.5 hours is quite a while for
Right.
people to come through. And
Yeah. And you're catching them at the right time of day, from 4 to 6:30.
Right.
Folks are getting off work, they're coming out. And I agree. If they're not there by 6:30, they've probably gone home for the evening.
Right,
So
exactly. And
Yeah.
so we'll just see how this week goes. I don't anticipate lengthening it again. And it'd have to change a lot, I think, to do
sure.
that.
You said the shred is back this
The
year.
Shred is back this year,
Sure.
sponsored by Heartland Bank.
Okay.
And they'll be in the back part of the high school, back by the baseball fields.
Yeah. What else is coming out or is at the expo this year?
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think who's already registered. We have the health department coming out to visit us, law enforcement, the sheriff's department, the police department. I'm sure EMS will be there.
Okay.
WHOW is going to be there.
Yep, we'll be doing our broadcast.
Yep,
First,
we're gonna broadcast.
per usual.
Yep. AMVETS will be there. Constellation will be there, which is the power plant. Oh, gosh, I'm trying to remember who all is on the list. Like I said, there's a lot of them that are on there.
Yeah, very good. So, yeah, a lot of folks coming out for the annual expo. And you mentioned just the networking that can take place.
Right.
And you see a lot of it. It really, people are walking around, they're talking to each other, they're introducing themselves. I mean, gosh, I don't know how many business cards I pick up on a business expo afternoon. So, yeah, there's a lot of networking that
And
happens.
like I said, there's a lot of stuff that people don't. For example, Leading Men Fine Arts. They're on the square. They do yarn, that kind of thing. They're going to be there this year. And I think it's very important for them because I think a lot of people see the sign and they see the ball of yarn, but they're not really sure what
What they
it
do.
is. So
Yeah.
they'll be able to explain what they do.
That's great. Great stuff.
It is good.
Very good. Well, Janice, I do have a minute left here this morning. Did I miss anything on the expo you want to put out there? If you don't mind, one more time, the extended deadline to register.
Okay. We need everybody's registration by next Thursday, which would be the 14th. You can just call us. If you can't get the registration form to us, just call us and say, we're going to be there. Give us a little bit of information. We'll send you an invoice in the mail.
Okay.
We're good with that.
Sure.
The exhibitor fees are probably something I probably need to mention.
Please do.
Chamber members are $100. A second booth is $75. And a lot of our members do take 2 booths because they need the extra space. Additional tables are $15. If you have an inside booth, you can bring stuff, or outside is free. Like, for example, the car dealerships. Bombs usually sponsors our waiting area kind of thing, our rest area. And then they put cars outside.
Right.
So we kind of do all that.
Sure.
Non-chamber members are $150. And we welcome non-members as well, like I said.
Very good, Janice. Again, the when and where on the expo.
It is March 28th from 4 to 6:30 at the Clinton High School gym.
Very good, Janice. Always good to talk with you. We will see you at the Business Expo. Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, in studio.